Hello, Bryan here. Recently I had a conversation with one of my good friends, Dr. Richard Jensen, and we talked about radical self-compassion, but one of the key points that came up was not being enough and how critical that is. That led me to reflect on it, think about it, and that's ultimately what I did, was made this video. Now, if you have other ideas at the end of this video that you think I missed, please let me know. Write those in the comments. I really think this video is important and this topic is critical, so please share this with others and write your comments in the space below. Thank you for taking the time to watch this. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. We have an epidemic today of not feeling good enough. I'm not enough is unfortunately one of the most common thoughts we have on a regular basis. What's causing this and what can we do about it? Often we are unaware of core beliefs we have developed deep down inside us. These are buried convictions that we hold as truths. We act as judge, jury, and executioner in the harshest manner, sometimes over the most trivial matters. The end result is passing a sentence on ourselves as unworthy. Your self-talk is dominated by your inner villain or inner critic. The villain is telling you how messed up you are and reminding you of mistakes you have made. He or she is criticizing your behaviors, complaining about your actions or inactions, telling you you are worthless, flawed, and broken, flaming your doubts, pointing out any inadequacies, making you feel miserable as a complete failure, and filling you with fear. The worst fear is that this villain is right and you are fundamentally incapable of changing your inadequacies. Another area that makes you feel inferior is being around people who don't bring out your best. They don't fully believe in you, don't support you 100%. They are hedging their bets on you because they aren't sure you actually have what it takes. In a nutshell, they hold back with regards to you. We pick up these vibes and it reinforces the idea of I'm not enough. Unconditional love has been missing in your life. Maybe you have unconditional love now, but most likely there was a time in your life when you didn't feel this. At this critical moment, you were vulnerable and susceptible to negative, dark thoughts being implanted in you. At this moment, you adopted a false belief that you haven't overcome. It still has a tight grip over you, especially at key moments when you need your inner strength the most. We always feel lacking, not smart enough. If only I had more intelligence, not beautiful enough. If only I could get my tummy fixed or remove the wrinkles on my face. Not enough money. If only I could find a way to earn more money by working a second job. If I was only better at investing my money. Not healthy enough. If only I would eat better and exercise more. Not important enough. If only I made a bigger difference. Found a way to impact the world. Not mentally tough enough. If only I could handle situations better and not let stress and pressure get to me so badly. Not likable enough. If only more people would like me and be my friend. Not connected enough. If only I could meet the right people, connect with a few big names, my network could help support me in my endeavors. Not enough as a parent. If only I could do a better job with my children. Not lovable enough. If only I could find someone who could look past my flaws and baggage. All this lacking of not being enough is like waves eroding away our shoreline. Each wave might not seem so significant, and it's easy to trivialize its impact on us, but it does have a devastating cumulative effect. Wave after wave, day after day, tear us down and take a heavy toll on our self-esteem. Something else that makes us feel not enough is comparing ourselves to others. As the saying goes, compare leads to despair. We see the best in others and compare it to our worst. We know ourselves intimately well and can recall all the details of failures or missed opportunities. In my own life, I dreaded reading assignments when I was a student in school. The teacher would give us a 2-page article to read. Other students would be done with a 2-page article and I was still in the first paragraph. If this happens once, no big deal. You can write it off as luck of the draw. But when this happened every single time, I started thinking there was something seriously wrong with me. How did I get to be so stupid? Why was this such a struggle for me but easy for the rest of the class? You hear teachers have conversations about you. Maybe you're a late bloomer, not trying hard enough, or just wasting their time. A late bloomer compared to what? Not trying hard enough compared to who? To me, the key to breaking the cycle was focusing on just getting a little better than I was before. Even a micro improvement counted. When I started focusing on small improvements in myself rather than seeing the huge gap I had compared to others, it started a transformation that is still going on to this day. Improving, even painfully slow, is still encouraging because you are making progress. Making progress is one of the keys to genuinely liking yourself and not being bogged down by the insidious trap of "I'm not enough." I might not ever be perfect or stack up to others in certain areas, but accepting this strangely was very freeing. Life wasn't about comparing myself to others, especially in my weakest areas, but progress and growth. When I developed personally, it gave me great satisfaction. This is when I discovered the incredible impact personal growth and progress can have on you. It's not where you started from, but how much you grow and develop. Some of us make it to a hilltop. Maybe it's not the tallest mountain, but when you started out deep below sea level, that hilltop is quite an accomplishment. If we take a little deeper look at comparing ourselves to others, it boils down to a feeling of lack and inadequacy. I'm not enough. For whom? You adopted this thought from someone else. Negative memories, feelings, and experiences are unfortunately extremely powerful forces that shape and guide us. Who did you not feel good enough for? It might even be someone you didn't like that much or is no longer in your life. Why give them so much power and control over you? Is it bringing out your best or serving you? You do not need their validation and approval. Seeking their approval actually weakens you. You are now taking yourself out of your natural elements and trying to fit in and please someone else at a great cost to yourself. Imagine a great sled dog in the snow in the winter of Alaska. It's feeling great and doing what it was designed for. Now let's take that dog to the hot tropics and ask it to quickly climb up trees all day long and gently catch exotic birds. We would say that's crazy. If you are gifted in one area but trying to please someone or just fit in by spending the majority of your time in an area outside of your giftedness, you will eventually feel lousy. The most important validation you need comes from yourself. Listen to the quiet voice trying to guide you. It's impossible to feel two strong emotions at the same time. When you feel not enough, it's crummy. When you are excited and enjoying what you are doing, it's impossible to feel bad. If you feel you are not enough, do some things that bring you sincere joy and meaning. Another aspect of "I'm not enough" is lack of encouragement. When someone tells me I'm doing great, they appreciate my work, give me some sincere praise, or cheer me on, it makes me feel good. I'm sure it's like anything in life though. You could overdo it on encouragement, but I have never heard high school students, friends, or adults in general say that their biggest problem is too much encouragement, too much support. I think we undervalue the impact sincere encouragement can have on us. Motivational speaker Dan Clark has a statement, "I like myself best when I'm with you. I want to be with you again." When do you feel at your best? It's probably when you are around people who love, support, and encourage you. Remember, you can't feel two strong emotions at the same time. The opposite of encouragement is discouragement. "I'm not enough" is certainly discouraging and defeating. Another idea to try if you feel you aren't enough is to help someone else. This can be from something simple to more complex ways to help people. When you help someone else, it takes the focus off you. Sometimes that's exactly what we need to break the pattern going on in our head. In addition, helping someone, even a young kid with some schoolwork, makes you feel good. It can improve your mood, increase your well-being, lower your blood pressure, and decrease physical pain. Louise Hay has a quote, "You have been criticizing yourself for years and it hasn't worked. Try approving of yourself and see what happens." We can criticize ourselves, be harsh on ourselves, remind ourselves of failures, point out flaws, but this only weakens us by increasing our insecurities and personal doubts. You cannot build yourself up with love by hating yourself. You can't encourage yourself by thinking discouraging thoughts. You can't be enough by pointing out your flaws and weaknesses. You can only be enough by genuinely accepting yourself. You love and accept your friends, not because they are perfect, but because you choose to be their friends. It's a choice. Make the choice to love and accept yourself too. Our self-talk is critical, and as simple as it sounds, saying the statement, "I am enough," can have a powerful impact on you. No qualifiers, no explanations. Simply repeat, "I am enough." Try it out and see if it works for you. On the same line, we've all heard about vision boards, but what about "I am enough" boards? I am enough to take the next step. I love and accept myself. I believe in my ability to figure this out. I'm doing the best I can. Consider including uplifting quotes to your "I am enough" board. For example, Maya Angelou's quote, "Do the best you can until you know better. Then when you know better, do better." Or the mantra, "Every day in every way, I'm getting better and better." When we need love the most, often we feel we deserve it the least. However, love is the greatest gift you can receive when you are at a low point. Consider this idea many people find useful. Recall past moments of joy or inspiration. This is individualized, but for me it's past successes, things that were a challenge but now I've overcome them, memories of scenic hikes, key moments in Trailblazer basketball games, being in the company of great friends, inspiring comments or cards from students, unconditional support from my partner, praise from a mentor, and love from my parents. When you recall these moments, it breaks the pattern of "I'm not enough" and genuinely makes you feel better. When you are in a higher state, more possibilities open up to you. It's like doors open that you didn't even know were right in front of you. If none of these seem to be working for you, get curious. When we try to suppress a thought or feeling, it only strengthens its grip over us. Curiosity is a way to loosen its hold over us. Where did this demeaning thought of "I am not enough" come from? What's true? Are there any exceptions? The goal is to instill some uncertainty and doubt into the thought "I am not enough" to interrupt the thinking loop you are in. Who is enough? Although each person has their own struggles and challenges, we are all enough. What would your life be like if the thought "I am not enough" didn't exist? Play with this idea and see what positive possibilities enter your mind. Curiosity is a great gift we have, and it can be used to help us see that we are enough, actually more than enough. We are human and we all have areas to improve. Improving doesn't mean focusing on your flaws, but instead the growth you experience. The intention of this message was to bring out your best self and remind you of this sacred fact that never changes. I face my future with open arms and a grateful spirit because I know the truth. I am enough. Bryan Orton. If you'd like more information on a course I have on self-image and confidence, send me an email at optimizers.unlimited@gmail.com and I'll give you more information on that. Thank you for watching this, and I look forward to seeing you possibly in the course or in another video. Have a great day.